to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people asking lots and lots of questions. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the heliotrope, reading number 2 with the tiger's eye, reading number 3 with the onyx, reading number 4 with the rose quartz, and reading number 5 with the celestite. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the heliotrope. The properties of heliotrope are bravery, strength, and perseverance. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get your yes or no answer. All right, let's see here. That's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right. So we start with the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups talks about looking back, seeing how far you've come, seeing how much you've grown, and appreciating that growth. Next, we have the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords can talk about anxiety. I'm not talking about a diagnosis. I'm talking about a feeling, worrying about how the future is going to play out, worrying about how it's all going to work out. Next, we have the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles talks about having stable material situations, but still kind of maybe worrying about having enough, or, you know, saving everything you have and being afraid to spend anything because you're worried about your material situation. That could be tied into that anxiety you got going on in the 9 of Swords. So let the money flow in and out. Trust that the universe is going to bring more in when you need it. I'm not saying that saving is bad. Saving is fantastic. But worrying is something you should try to avoid. Next, we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords talks about starting something from new ideas or through your own action. So there is a new beginning possible here. You have to take action to step into it. You've probably already received the new ideas, or you're getting ready to receive the new ideas for this new beginning, but it all kind of lays on if you take the action or not. And then topping everything off, we have the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands can represent marriage. It represents doors opening to things that you want to commit your energy to. So you having opportunities with things that you desire to commit your energy to. It's probably also tied into the new beginning of the Ace of Swords. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, this looks like a yes to whatever you ask tarot. You may have to overcome some worries, but it does look like the answer is yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 8 of Swords. You got some stuck energy going on. We're going to get Oracle, see how you move out of it. Queen of Coins. That talks about generosity, being willing to share what you have with others, a very generous energy. It can represent you or it can represent someone you're dealing with, but generosity is the energy of whoever it's representing here. 2 of Cups. So some of you meeting soulmates or taking next steps with soulmates. And the Wheel. Luck and fate turning in your favor. All right, so your situations look good with the exception of being stuck somewhere. And having stuck energy doesn't mean your whole life is stuck. It just means that somewhere there is a significant stuck energy. And the universe is trying to move you forward. So let's see how you break up that stuck energy. Now, we're going to start Oracle with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 1, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happiness, I like it. Letting happiness into your life, letting your focus drift to happiness is beautiful. Happiness is one of the main reasons we're here, so welcome it into your realm. Now, let's see advice on breaking up the stuck energy of the 8 of Swords. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, what can they do to break up that 8 of Swords energy? Surrender to the divine. Okay, so kind of give it over to the universe. The universe is trying to make luck and good things and positive things happen, and you're kind of stuck because you're staying stuck. So give your energy over to the universe. Surrender to the divine. Let the universe take control and go with the flow. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for the Queen of Coins. What is there to add to this Queen of Coins here? This generosity. Power. There is a power in generosity. Being generous with your time, being generous with your material things, just being generous in at all is a wonderful, powerful energy. It is a light energy that's just absolutely beautiful and will draw more happiness into your realm. Giving to someone else is a reward all in itself. Being able to help someone is a powerful, powerful energy. And it is probably where your power comes from. So whether you've been blessed with a bunch or just a little, sharing what you have with those who could really use your assistance is very beneficial for you. Let's see the 2 of Cups here as well. Focus. All right, so as you move forward with your soulmate, and this does not have to be a romantic soulmate. Typically the Lovers is your romantic soulmate. This can be romantic for sure, but it doesn't have to be. There are soulmates that are not romantic in nature. Your focus is on your soulmate at this point, or at least there needs to be some level of focus shifted to your soulmate at this point. Maybe they've got something going on that you need to pay attention to. Not like it's bad, but like you can be there to help. Now, let's see the Wheel. What is there for the Wheel for group number 1? Trust. You have to trust the universe. You have to trust the divine. Everything is trying to move in your favor in a very lucky, very fortunate way. You have to trust that the universe is going to work things out in your best benefit. Now, the Transparent Tarot was yes, although there is some anxiety that may have to be overcome. And you get financial health. So beautiful. The answer to your question is yes, and financial health may have something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the Tiger's Eye. The properties of Tiger's Eye are confidence, fearlessness, and daring. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, there we go. Okay. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands can talk about a thought form that's causing a sacrifice. So like harboring feelings of unworthiness or thoughts of unworthiness, or, thoughts that you're not enough, or, there are all different kinds of thoughts that can cause us to make sacrifices we don't need to make. But this is normally, having a thought or hanging on to something that causes some form of sacrifice for you. Next, we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles talks about somewhat, it can represent a person. It can represent just abundance in general, but it can represent a person. If it does, this person wants to be the one that swoops in and saves the day. They want to be the one that that you call when you have any sort of issue, and they want to be there to help and take care of things. And it could be your energy. You may have that energy towards others. Next, we have the Empress. The Empress talks about having your foundational needs met. It also can represent the bond of motherhood. Next, we have the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups talks about reconnecting to your younger days, looking back, seeing how far you've come, appreciating your growth. Next, we have the Moon. The Moon can talk about some fear around decisions. It also says that your guides may be talking to you in your dreams, so you need to pay attention to what you're dreaming. And then topping everything off, we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands talks about a new beginning that is very passionate in nature. So something starting that has your passions all tied up in it. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, I know we have that 9 of Wands suggesting maybe you have a thought form that's causing some sort of hindrance. And we also have the Moon talking about maybe having a little bit of difficulty making those decisions. But everything else very positive. The Empress talks about your material realm being stable. The Ace of Wands starting something you're passionate about. The 6 of Cups really recognizing your growth. And the King of Pentacles and that beautiful, helpful energy and abundance there. All right, so this looks like a yes to whatever you asked tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. The Fool, starting something significant, a very significant beginning. You got a beginning here too, so there's some passion in this beginning. Queen of Swords, that talks about protecting your energy, not being afraid to take action, being direct, saying how you feel. Page of Wands, that's about reconnecting to those passions. It can be romantic passions, but it can also very well be a creative passion, a hobby that you've moved away from that you could possibly turn into a business or something like that. There's a creative passion kind of surging to life here. And the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords talks about paying attention to details. It can also talk about watching from afar. So maybe you watching someone else or someone else watching you, maybe through social media or something like that. All right, now let's look at Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 2, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. You get generosity. The universe pouring out its generosity on you. You being asked to likewise pay it forward on those around you. Generosity is a wonderful energy of sharing. Now, let's use Moonology. We'll take a look at the Queen of Swords first. What is there for the Queen of Swords here? Look at the bigger picture. So as you figure out what action you're going to take, what path you're going to follow, look at the big picture. Also, when you are communicating things. Make sure you're looking at the big picture energy and you're taking yourself down the path you want to go. Kind of pay attention to those actions and words and make sure they are resonant with your big picture. Now let's see the Page of Swords as well. Take time to breathe out. Okay, so don't get so caught up in keeping up with the Joneses that you don't take a minute to breathe. This has to do with watching from afar, and I feel like maybe you're seeing other people make successes or something and you're feeling like you're behind. Take some time to breathe out. Take some time to accept where you are and really appreciate how far you've come. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for the Page of Wands. What is there for this reconnection to passion we've got going on in the Page of Wands? Beauty. All right, whatever it is beautiful. It could be related to the field of beauty in some way. Maybe that has a calling for you. If not, then it is just a beautiful energy. Like, that's the thing. Whenever you are in that creative, passionate energy, everything seems beautiful. The butterflies and the flowers and the sun and all of it. Everything seems beautiful. So follow that passion energy. It is trying to take you somewhere. Now, let's see the Fool with spell casting. What is there for this significant jump in and go for it beginning? Freedom. This beginning really releases you from the cage, or at least brings you the key to your freedom. That's awesome. So whatever this beginning is, it's potentially life-changing for you. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked. You get grieving. Okay, grieving talks about loss. Grieving is something we have to feel and we have to move through. So the answer to your question was yes, grieving may have something to do with it. If you are grieving, you have to feel those feelings, but you don't need to stay there. You need to move back into your passions and move forward. So take it however it resonates for you. The answer to your question is yes, and grieving may have something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the Onyx. The properties of Onyx are willpower, strength, and protection. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly for group number 3, yes or no, through the Transparent Tarot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right. We start with the Lovers. Beautiful soulmate, romantic soulmate energy. So the Lovers first, this could be meeting a romantic soulmate or taking things to the next level with a romantic soulmate. Next, we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands talks about partnerships flourishing, partnerships moving forward, could be creative or romantic in nature, but they're partnership energy. Next, we have the Six of Wands that talks about victory, celebrating your victory, experiencing victory that makes you feel the need to celebrate. Next, we have the King of Wands. Wow, look at all that passion energy you got going on there. The King of Wands is all about passion. It can represent a person. If it does, very passionate in nature, very, very passionate energy. It can also represent you following a creative passion and people being attracted to your energy. So if you feel called to put energy into something creative, people are going to be really impressed with what you accomplish. And topping everything off, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups talks about experiencing deeper emotions, being able to process deeper emotions, and it also can represent emotional maturity. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, this is a solid yes to whatever you ask tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Judgment, that talks about a second chance, rising from the ashes to get a second chance. 6 of Cups, that can talk about reconnecting to your younger days or looking back and seeing how far you've come and really appreciating your growth. The Magician, that talks about you manifesting whatever it is you desire into your realm. You are capable of manifesting so much and you are in the process of it right now. Oof, and the Devil. The Devil talks about some stuck energy. With the Lovers here and the Lovers there, there may be some situation you're dealing with a romantic soulmate or some situation where you're stuck. It can represent addiction. It can represent love triangles. It can represent lust. It has a lot of really strong energy to it. And it's interesting that it's there next to the Magician, because the Magician kind of has all of the aspects moving forward for it and manifesting for it. And the Devil says, look, it's got all the suits of tarot kind of on chains in its hand. So something very, very stuck going on here. We'll get Oracle for it. All right, let's start the Oracle off with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 3, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Happiness. Okay, so focus on happiness. The universe bringing in a beautiful happiness energy for you. So let's focus on that. Now let's see what you can do to step out of the Devil energy. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please provide whatever guidance there is for them removing themselves from the Devil energy here. Don't let your pride get in your way. That could also represent a Devil energy, that really strong pride that causes us to not follow our path. It makes us stuck, You could be happy if you would just let go of the pride, admit you need help, admit you have feelings, admit whatever it is. So whatever it is that has you stuck, you're being told to not let pride get in your way. Talk to someone if you need help. If it's an addiction or something, there's all kinds of ways to get help. So don't let your pride stop you. Let go of whatever this is that's not good for you, because you have so much going on that is fantastic. Let's see this 6 of Cups, this growth that you've experienced. Power. Okay. You can take back your power by looking back and seeing how far you've come. Really recognizing the growth you've experienced so far and giving yourself the power of that. There is a lot of power to be had in just admitting that you have grown, you have made accomplishments, you're moving forward. Let's see Judgment as well for that second chance. Ooh, okay. Second chance that is hot moon extreme. So this may be a second chance at something passionate. You got a lot of passion energy going on in your transparent tarot. There is a second chance for something significant here. Let's see the Magician. What is there for the Magician for group number 3 regarding their manifestations? Psychic abilities. Wow. Okay, so you are very capable of drawing whatever energy into your realm you need. You just need to kind of let go of whatever this toxic energy is. Whatever it is that you can't move forward through, you've got to, get help if you need to and let go of that, because you are very strong in the manifestations of your desires and happiness is trying to come in. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked, you get blessings. So the answer to your question is yes, and blessings are tied into it in some way. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the rose quartz. The properties of rose quartz are love, joy, and connection. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. All right, now let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, once more. There we go. Okay, we'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles can talk about significant abundance coming in. He also can represent a person, so either you or someone you're dealing with, but he's the type that wants everyone to call him so that he can jump in and save the day. He wants to be the one that comes to the rescue. He's got that kind of energy of wanting to help people and just be there in their moment of need. Next, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess talks about following your intuition, says your intuition is on point, lots of information coming through your intuition at this point in your life, and that you should trust those gut instincts. Next, we have the Hanged One, which is the Hanging Man. It can represent some delays or the need to shift your perspective. It also has a transformation energy here, though, because it is represented by a chrysalis, so it's got transformative energy to it. Knight of Wands, which talks about falling in love. It is passion meets emotion, they whirlwind. It can be a little overwhelming, but it is about falling in love. Next, we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords can talk about paying attention to the details, or it can talk about watching from afar, like the idea of someone watching your social media or you watching someone else's. And then topping everything off, we have the Two of Cups, which represents soulmate connection. The Two of Cups don't have to be romantic. The Lovers are more of a romantic energy. The Two of Cups very well can be romantic, but it is a soul connection that is through time. Your souls finding each other again through time. All right, now looking at this as a yes or no, I feel like there might be some form of delay with that hanging man in there, but it looks like the answer to your question is most likely yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the tarot, showing us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you. The Fool, starting something new. It is a significant beginning. It is a jump in and go for it beginning. Page of Coins, there's opportunity in your realm for material things right now. 9 of Coins, you're being told to treat yourself to a little bit of luxury, a little bit extra, so that you can step into that abundance you desire. Ooh, and the Queen of Cups. That talks about emotional maturity, making those deeper emotional connections, really being into the thick of it with regards to your emotions, and it being those deeper emotions like genuine love and self-love as well. Now, let's take a look at Oracle. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 4, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude. Okay, yes. That is so important. You have so much to be thankful for. So don't forget gratitude, gratitude every day, all the time, anytime that you encounter something in your life that you are happy to have there, gratitude is so important. We often forget a lot of the wonderful blessings we have. So your angels are reminding you that gratitude should be a part of every single day. Now, let's see Moonology, and we're going to look at the Nine of Coins. What is there to add to this Nine of Coins here? Oh, we get 2. Okay. Emotions are running high, and you and your loved ones are safe. Interesting. Okay, so with regards to manifesting money, keeping abundance lines open, you're told to do something a little bit luxurious for yourself, to treat yourself to a little bit of something with that Nine of Coins, and then you're reminded that emotions are high and you guys are safe. So I almost feel like you guys have been worrying about money. Your guides are telling you, don't worry, go ahead and, you know, spend the money on whatever it is, the little thing that you're wanting, and it's going to be okay, that there's an opportunity right there in your current realm that's going to increase things for you materially. I'm not suggesting you make crazy money decisions, but there is something that your guides are saying, go ahead, it's going to be okay, don't worry about it. Now, Page of Coins. Wisdom. Yes, wisdom is knowledge through experience. There is an opportunity in your material realm coming from somewhere where you have experience. So it may be that there's a job opportunity that you're just perfect for, or that you have enough experience now to take the next step in some way in your career. Pay attention to what's going on. You're being offered an opportunity right now. Let's see the Queen of Cups. All this emotion. The path. All right. The path in front of you is not always easy. And dealing with deeper emotions, definitely not always easy. But you have to feel them. You have to process them. You have to move through them and move on to the next thing. That is the path. The path leads to a wonderful, see how where it's going is like green pastures, and here it's just all kind of, you know, jagged rocks and whatnot. That's kind of a rickety ladder that she's got to cross, that path, to get to that green pasture. That's the same energy as dealing with emotions. You can't just deal with the good emotions. You can't just deal with true, genuine love or bliss or joy. You have to also deal with the heavier emotions. And it's okay. Feel them, process them, do what you need to, and then move forward through them. So I think your guides are just reminding you all emotions are part of your path. Now, let's see spell casting, and we're gonna look at the Fool. The Fool talks about a new beginning starting, where you just jump in and go for it, and it's normally very significant for your life path. Home. All right, so some of you may be buying a home. Maybe that's what you were asking about, buying a home, and your guides are like, yeah, do the thing, and then, you know, yes, start, and it's a home. So, you know, if that's for you, congratulations. But whatever this new beginning is, it takes you to this really peaceful home energy, so that's wonderful. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked, you get inspiration. So the answer to your question is yes, and inspiration probably has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the Celestite. The properties of Celestite are spirituality, serenity, and vision. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, there we go. That's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right. We start with Justice. Justice talks about balance. It talks about balance and fairness. Having a good work-life balance is part of justice. Really focusing on your balance and fairness. Next, we have the Chariot. The Chariot talks about moving forward through your strength, your determination, and your drive. But it also here is kind of representative of a blockage being there, stopping you from making that forward motion. Notice that the horses are not moving at all. They're stationary. So it's like there's the potential there for you to move forward, but you are not, you're not stepping into it yet. I also think it's interesting. Looks like both of the horses are eating from the scales of the balanced justice, and the colors even match the horses. I feel like you need to find balance to move forward. Next, we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords talks about stuck energy. That further confirms that the horses there are just stuck. There is potential, but there is no forward motion. Topping everything off, we have the Hermit. The Hermit talks about spending time by yourself, meditating, talking to your higher self, really making those spiritual developments, really growing through your spirituality. See how there's all that light at the pinnacle of the mountain, but you have to climb the mountain. I mean, yeah, there's all that light there, but the mountain has to get climbed first. And right now you're very stuck. So you need to meditate and really get in contact with your higher self to find that way forward. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, I feel like with the stuck energy that's going on in the Chariot, plus the Eight of Swords, plus the advice from the Hermit, I feel like the answer to your question is no. There is something that needs to balance and some sort of blockage that needs to be removed for you to be able to move forward. But until then, it looks like your answer is no. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you. All right, Eight of Cups, that talks about something ending and you letting go of it to move into something new. Whatever's new will be better than whatever ended, though, but you have to completely let go to move forward. The Lovers talks about soulmates. It is normally romantic soulmates. Maybe you're meeting a soulmate. Maybe you are taking the next step with a soulmate. The Moon. The Moon talks about fear around decisions, hesitancy to make big decisions. It also says your guides may be talking to you through your dreams. And there's the Hermit again. The Hermit talks about spending time alone, focusing on yourself, focusing on your spiritual growth, your internal growth, and really getting some meditations in. If you guys are not meditating, you really need to. Just finding the balance may shift everything for you. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 5, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you. Archangel Raguel. Archangel Raguel is the Archangel of Fairness. He helps deal with legal things, and he helps deal with fairness and setting things right. If you need assistance finding balance, or you feel like things have just not been fair and whatnot, you can call out to him for assistance. That's why he shows up in your reading. He, of course, can do anything that any of the other archangels can do. That's just kind of his specialty. Now, let's see. I want to see the Moon with Moonology. What is there for the Moon here? This fear of making a decision. Adjustments are required. All right, so decisions have to be made. You have to make the big decisions in your life. You have to remember that you're in charge of your realm and make those decisions. Wherever you're focusing on the decisions in front of you, you need to make some form of adjustment and kind of reassess the situation so that you can go ahead and make whatever decision it is that you're facing. Now, let's also see the Hermit. Hold your vision. Okay, so the Hermit talks about growth on the internal and meditation and whatnot, and this says hold your vision. I feel like you're being told to just hold, like just pause for a minute. There's adjustments that need to be made to a decision. You need to meditate. You need to hang on and wait before you jump into something significant. Your guides are going to bring forward information for you that may change the decision you were going to make. Let's see Queen of the Moon for the Eight of Cups. What is there for the Eight of Cups here, please? Regarding the ending that leads to a new and better beginning if you let go. Power. All right, the power here is the letting go. That is the powerful thing, like walking away and completely releasing the past so you can move into the future. That may be tied into your soulmate. If you're looking for your soulmate and you haven't, been able to find them and you feel overwhelmed by it, letting go of whatever has happened in the past or letting go of your manifestations of this are going to really be powerful energies for moving forward into it. Let's see the Lovers. Peace. Okay. Yeah, that is the energy that helps you to understand that you are with a romantic soulmate. Yes, they can knock you off your feet. Yes, the passion is overwhelming. But at the core of the energy between soulmates, you will find peace. Notice that she is also meditating. I cannot say meditate enough here. You guys really, really need to meditate. Things are happening for you that are really significant, and you need to meditate so you can move forward down your path. Now, let's see spell casting. What is there for the Transparent Tarot? Which was no to whatever you asked. Protection. All right, the answer to your question is no, and your protection has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.